Trackway filming.
Okay, so Blaine was here yesterday and saw these indentations in the snow, so we're back for a follow-up video. Now, it snowed last night, probably what, about 4 centimeters, would you say?
No, like 6 inches.
6 inches. I'm not good with measurements, so we're gonna see. There's a pretty big stride length between, if it is a stride length. So Blaine's gonna measure those.
Yeah, there's
and see.
There's also an indent down. You might want to film it from over here or up that way. There's another indent down that way.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, you're gonna have to zoom in. You see it?
Yeah, I see it. Just a second.
And then
right there.
I mean, I was thinking that maybe big clumps of snow are falling off, but in some of these, there's no branches over them.
No.
When it was a little bit more clear, I took pictures and stuff of it. Mm-hmm. Also, on the way out, or I'll do this first and we'll talk about that. So, you might want to back up so you can get it all in. Yeah, but just short of 5 feet. 5 foot stride, 53, 54 stride. Yeah, the same.
Wow.
54. So what a coincidence is that they all be around 54, 55. And then there's another one down there, but here's the other one. Here's another one there.
Is that one right there in front of you?
Yeah, there's one here.
Yeah.
It came up that way, stepped this way, and went that way. So I'm gonna measure this one here too.
Okay.
Just to confirm. Yeah. They're all about 54 inches. That's not a coincidence from snowfall.
Yeah, no, that's definitely something.
And then there's another one down there, but what's the point? Maybe I'll, did you want to follow my trail and go, did you get the other one down under the tree?
I zoomed in to get it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you could say, I'll just go over.
Are you still filming?
Yep. So, there it is right in there. Alright. So where did it go after though? Did it just jump?
Went this way, but yesterday, come film me if you're going to talk. Okay, yesterday the trail was wider and it was really hard packed. So it could have came up to the trail and then went that way. Those are my prints from yesterday when I was in here. After, what happened was I was going out, and right before I got past the clearing, there was a big splash in the water over in the open area over there. I managed to get a picture of the waves just before they all died off. But either a beaver, which looks like a beaver's been in here, but it wasn't a beaver tail slap, it was like a kerplunk. So either they can do some kind of belly flop while they're in the water or something through a rock. So we're just gonna go up here and look around and maybe do some more filming so you can turn it off. Alright, I was just hiking my way out and showing this little open area just on this side of the bridge because I was hiking out and there's a big splash over there, but it sounded more like a rock going into the water, not a beaver. Anyway, I'll just show you slowly where I was just over there. There's a creek, that's the other side of the creek, filming up in there. And I was just making my way out. Trying not to look where I think it was coming from. So I was just standing over there, getting a nice view of that creek there. The sun's gonna wash out the camera anyway. And then just trying out my new camera, new 4K. I don't always use 4K because it kills the batteries really fast. I think it came from over there maybe. It landed right where the ice goes in a little bit. It landed right there. I got a shot of the water being disturbed. It landed right in there. Right there. So, I don't know if there's anything on that side. Over there. Maybe over there in a little crevice or something, or maybe it came looping over the bridge, I don't know. Or it could be from over in there. I'll zoom in over here. That's really, what, between the little highway and the trail I'm on? Jeez. Anyway, it's happened to me before when they didn't want me to leave. Pretty cool. Alright, so just some more information. I took a picture. I should have been a little quicker on it. But I always look around, see if I can catch stuff moving. But I took a picture as the little ripple waves were fading out. But normally that's like a glass ice. It was that day. Beaver slaps got that nice crisp clap to them. And yeah, there's probably a beaver in the area there. But I mean, I looked for it as in the video and looking around. And I didn't want to assume. But I've run into this before. Right when you're leaving, they give you something, a knock or rock thrown or a tree branch broken. Speaking of tree branches, we noticed a lot of really weird twisted up ones in the area, a lot of broken ones. The tree that trackway went under had a big split in one of the major trunks. And speaking of the trackway, those were all 54-inch strides, even going up a 4-foot embankment or going down the 4-foot embankment. Unfortunately, the snow kind of covered up any real clear evidence of the direction. But we noticed there was a lot of weird stuff going on with the trees. At a distance, I was just thinking, maybe they're hiding in trees. So you take pictures. You never know when you're going to catch one in the open. I've caught one in the open of the back of a pond, a frozen pond. And this big Sasquatch tried to hide behind this little 6-inch, I guess it was like a rotting tree. But in this case, Lisa was at the bottom of the hill. We were hiking through 2-3 feet of snow, over 2 feet, and we were getting exhausted. We didn't bring our snow shoes. So I went to the top of this mound and took a picture. You never know what you're going to get. And it sure looks like something in that tree over there. I'm going to circle it here. And I've caught them in trees before. That's one of the things they like to do. They get up in trees. They try to do their fade out tricks with their hair and everything, and they watch everything. It's like they're looking for watch us for entertainment. But yeah, there it is. There's something there. There's like a humanoid shape leaning right, his left, our right, in that tree. Normally those branches up there are not even 2 inches thick. So to have that big shape, you can see where a head and shoulders and arms would be, and then the torso and the legs going down along the trunk. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to head back in there, but my knees kind of took some damage, the ligaments from doing all that hiking, so I learned my lesson there. But anyway, yeah, Lisa's idea was maybe I jumped down out of that tree and then took off. And then the way it came in might have used the trail or something. But we circled around where the trail was going, and then we ended up getting that picture, and we sort of got stuck a lot hiking off trail. But pretty cool. We're going to go back and keep an eye out for across Canada videos coming soon. We're going to hit all the classic spots in Canada as we make our way out west to BC. All right, thanks for watching.